Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. Today is June 23rd, 2018, and I wanted to show you the ping tong did start setting fruit on it. You can see here's one of the eggplants. There's another one over here. This one here is just starting to show itself through the covering here from the flower, and it has more blooms on it. I've been pollinating them. And you want to watch out for the spikes on these here because they will jag you. I know, I'm trying to think, the early long purples over here, these things are, these things really have jaggers on them. So you want to be careful if you do pollinate them so that you don't jag yourself. And we're going to be getting rid of that anther then. And this one here is the early long purple variety. You can see it's just starting to show from the green cap that's on it. It is pushing the flower off of the bottom. I just wanted to show you this real quick. I just had seen it. Sometimes what will happen is after your flowers close up, the flower part itself will fall off. That's okay as long as this part here stays on the plant, because this is where your fruit grows out from, this piece back here. So as long as this got pollinated good enough and you don't have like a cold spell below 50 degrees, this should stay on and it should produce your eggplant for you. Now, another thing that you want to do while your eggplants are producing their fruit is you want to make sure that you keep your soil nice and moist. You want to water them when the soil feels dry, about an inch down. So just like stick your finger in. These are growing in containers, so just stick your finger in the soil and feel about an inch down and see if it feels dry or moist. And if it feels dry, go ahead and water it till water runs out the bottom. And this one here, it's blooming pretty good here. And I'm going to have to check my book to see when these get fed again. If you happen to miss like a feeding day because of the rain or something, go ahead and resume feeding like the next day that you can get to feed them on. And then just keep your feeding schedule going from there. So these here actually get fed with Epsima tomato tone, and they get fed with Sea Magic. And I did a video on how to feed your eggplants growing in containers. I will put a link down below in the description for that video, and I'll put links down below for the products I talked about that I feed my eggplants with. So you can see they're growing here. And this one here, I did put a cage around it because this one's Black Beauty. So as it continues to grow, I know the fruit's going to get heavy on it. So I didn't want the plant to get damaged or broken trying to hold the fruit. This one here, you can see it has a lot of spikes on here. And those things definitely will prick you, and they hurt like crazy when they do. So I'll show you some of the other eggplants here that we got growing. One of the other eggplants here. Now this one here is just getting ready to start setting fruit, or it's just getting ready to start flowering. Sorry about that. And you can see that some of the damage that was done from the flea beetles. They've eaten these up. We did get a lot of relief with using the Sea Magic to help repel the flea beetles and keep them away. I did use some neem oil on a few of them just because there were so many flea beetles on them. They were just gonna eat the plants up, and actually your flea beetles, if they eat the plants and the leaves bad enough, it can kill the plant. So I just gave them a quick spray the one day with some neem oil. I don't normally like to spray anything, but I kind of had to with that. So I'll have a link down below in the description for the neem oil that I used. And this is another one here. You can see how badly the flea beetles damaged the leaves. And this one here is just getting ready to start blooming here, so I'm snapping the blossom here to get it all good and pollinated there. Save some of the rest. And here's some more of them here. Now these are blooming here. And this one over here, I'm pretty sure this is an early long purple one because it has the spikes going down the center of the leaves like the other long purple one does. I had a little issue where a few things kind of got mixed up. It's not how I wanted it to happen, but it just kind of happened. So I tried an experiment. These are actually growing in a kiddie swimming pool with holes punched in the bottom. We bought one of the kiddie swimming pools that had a hole in it. So we turned it into a planter. We got peppers and basil and parsley growing in here with them. And I got one more eggplant done to show you. And this here is the last eggplant. And I tried some different containers this year to grow them in. I normally grow them in the really big containers, but I did some 5-gallon and 4-gallon buckets, and then I did some of the containers like you get trees in. So just want to give you a quick update on these. I will come back with another video as the fruits begin to mature on the eggplants, and I'll show you then how to harvest them. I don't think what else. So this variety here that has the fruit hanging on it right now, the eggplant fruit, it's starting out white. It's a ping tong variety. It's supposed to be like a light purple color, sort of. So I'm expecting it to change as you know, as it matures more and grows more, and I actually see more eggplants hanging on. So it's interesting how they grow. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave it down below and I'll try and answer them for you. Please don't forget to hit that little notification button. I'll try to put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.